But Pasteur...
Pasteur was the one who cemented the dogma.
Yeah, well, he says in his memoirs, which were sealed in a safe until the last of his children died, he said he falsified many of his results in order to sell this postulate.
Yes, I've read the book. It's by Professor Gayson from the Princeton University. And he researched for 10 years the private books of Pasteur. And then he came out in 1995 and published the book, The Private Science of Louis Pasteur.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And how, like we say it ironically, at that moment, a bag of rice fell in China. Nothing happened in the world of science.
Ah, I see what you mean.
He was a plagiarist.
Yeah.
He was a fake.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. Even somebody said in the Süddeutsche Zeitung, there was an article saying, yeah, Professor Gayson's book and Pasteur cheated a little bit here and there, but it was great that the great scientist relied more on his intuition than on his experiments. And I say, excuse me, no, I can't buy that.
No,
yeah?
He lied.
He lied. He lied. He faked his experiments.
And that's why Béchamp was so annoyed with him.
Yeah.
And I think my personal opinion is that Béchamp was so convinced he was right that he reincarnated as Gaston Naison.
Oh, yeah.
Invented the somatoscope.
The somatoscope, yes.
Which made it for the first time possible to view living viruses.
Not viruses, but living cells.
Yeah,
and the bacteria in the blood.
Yeah.
The way they act.
But living
structures
made it possible to view things as small as viruses living. And 30 years later, they still haven't found any.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the small particles in the blood. Yeah, that and I remember there's a video out there on YouTube with the somatoscope, and it's showing in real time and in real blood. It's showing a bacteria which is changing its form.
Yeah.
From a bacillus, so from a long one to a round one, to a coccus. Yeah, Staphylococcus, Streptococcus. We don't need to fear them. They're not the cause of the disease.
No.
Even if they're found there. There's a very nice metaphor in the documentary, The 5 Biological Laws of Nature, that I recommend with all my heart. And the metaphor is, what if we find firemen everywhere where there's fire, and we would say, oh, look, there's a fire. The firemen are always there. They must be the cause.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same thing with bacteria. Whenever we have in our body, whenever we have damaged tissue, it's the biological role of bacteria to decompose and to carry out this tissue.
That's what Naissance proved with his somatoscope.
Yes, nothing else. So it's all biological. It's all cooperation. It's all for our best. It's all for our health and for our survival. In biology, it doesn't work like war. I mean, this good, bad, somebody's attacking us, and we have to poison whatever is vital in our body. I mean, why would I want to destroy myself like that? It's suicide in rates. Why would I want to do that?
Yeah. I have no answer to that question.
Yeah, that's why the work is very important to inform people.
Yeah.
About the real causes of diseases, and that microorganisms and microbes are definitely not the cause.